Yes, so many presentations already been going, so I'm looking at the time, and one of my goals is to stay within the time, Jan. It must have been 10, 12 years ago. I was very deep inside CO2 reduction projects far away. I was happy to be on stage just after Al Gore, and he was making a discussion about the impact of the ever-growing vehicles on the emissions. And actually, it was quite a sad picture. It's now 12 years later, and something happened. The electric vehicle has made its entrance into the market, and guess what? It goes so fast, and it has such an impact on the emissions that we might end up in a scenario where the problem might become the solution. That's what I believe in, that's what I burn for, and that's why I'm also very happy to be the CEO of Jedlix. Which one? The big one. Jedlix, what are we doing? We do smart charging. This is something you have probably heard a lot already today. I will elaborate a bit on it. I think we do it differently. There is 3 reasons, at least 3 problems that we are solving. By smart charging of the vehicle, we can lower the total cost of ownership. Alternatively said, we can create savings for the user of the electric vehicle, and this will help him to spur and, let's say, grow the uptake of electric vehicles. Secondly, we are able to avoid grid blackouts. We ensure smooth integration of the vehicle into the grid only on the back of Jedlix. What is Jedlix? It's a piece of software, basically. You saw the app in the first screen. Of course, there's much more behind it, but at the end of the day, we do it on a software basis. I will tell you more about it later on. The third problem we are solving, we can ensure via the software that the vehicle will run on renewables to the maximum possible degree. And as you can imagine, in the current days, with the diesel scandal, the judge in Germany who made a very important statement last week, it's ever more important to really have the vehicles run on renewables instead of coal-fired power, otherwise we're only shifting the problem. So these 3 reasons are the reasons of existence for Jedlix. What do we deliver? A bit differently stated. So we work really on the acceleration of the uptake of electric vehicles by financially rewarding the EV drivers. In addition, we maximize renewable energy uptake, and we ensure there is a smooth integration within the grid. How do we do it? We basically, you could imagine we are a triangle. We have the users, the EV drivers, we have the car manufacturers, and we have the energy markets. All this we connect, and we are the piece of software in the middle that holds it together. We create the value in the energy market, and this value, part of this value we give back to the driver. Part of the value is for ourselves to make sure that we can get our salaries paid. Next one. Why are we different? I think we have a winning solution. And I could, of course, write down many things, and there's all good companies working on this topic, but we have a few things that make us really unique. The first one is that we are 100% software-based. So, of course, for the charging of the car in general, one needs to have a charging device, but we do the steering of the charging process independent of the charging station, which means we do it directly via the car. It's the second point. So we have a one-to-one connection with the car manufacturers and do the optimization via access to the car, via the API of the car. It's 100% scalable. It's software, therefore it's even more 100% scalable. So this makes us very different from most things you have seen in the market. The third one is the financial reward. I already gave you some more input on that one. See, time is running. Way forward. Leonie mentioned it before. We started as an internal startup within Eneco. Then we make a big jump. Now we have strong cooperations with Tesla, BMW, and Renault, and even more so, Renault stepped into Jedlix last year, and on that basis, we have become totally independent. Who are we looking for? We are looking for strategic partners / investors that can really help us to make the difference. That could be a car manufacturer, that could be an energy company who says, I believe in this model. This is a great white label model. May I please join you? What are we planning? The service is live in the Netherlands. We are working on the launch in France as we speak this year. Same goes for Germany, same goes for the UK. In parallel, we're working on smart charging of entire fleets. And last but not least, we are planning to launch a big project on vehicle-to-grid later this year. And of course, the world is our oyster, so beyond 2018, I could imagine that we go to other regions, other countries, but first, step by step. Last but not least, final slide, Elon Musk, the car going into the air. I think we have seen in Germany what happened with the Energiewende. We are now at the moment where we go to the Autowende. The Germans have understood that they need to speed up. The Chinese have woken up. The Americans have done it. The Germans have the technology. The French have the technology as well. So I'm very happy with these partners, and I hope they will all join Jedlix. Thank you.